This is Heart to Heart podcast hosted by Lena Kevlani, Artezaar.com, online art gallery.
Hi everyone, it's Lena Kevlani from Artezaar.com. This is a very special edition of set of podcasts that we're doing for World Art Dubai. We're so proud to be their feature partner again this year at World Art Dubai 2025. And this time, what I would like to do for this set of podcasts is introduce some of the artists that would be participating and displaying their artwork with us at World Art Dubai. So please, with me, give a big round of applause and please welcome Shahla Mojarradi. Hi, Shahla.
Hello.
And Ranjisha Raghavan.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Very good.
Very good.
Very
All
happy
right.
to be here.
I'm so glad. And this is the first one that we're recording. So I'm so glad. Let's
Yes,
kickstart
so
this.
excited. Yes.
And what I would like to start off is please introduce yourself a little bit so that people out there get to know you a bit more. And tell us a bit about your background. Let's start with you, Shahla.
Okay, I was born in Iran and we moved to India. And I grew up in India. I was raised in India. And I did my bachelor's and master of fine arts in the north of India,
Oh, nice.
in Chandigarh and then in Lucknow. And in Varanasi, actually, I did my master's.
Ooh,
But we lived in Lucknow for several years.
nice.
And then we moved here 23 years ago
To Dubai.
to Dubai. When I got married, we moved to Dubai. We moved like to the Emirates, actually. We lived in Sharjah for a good number of years. And it's been several years that we are in Dubai now.
Oh, very nice. And Ranjisha,
Yes.
tell us a bit about you.
Yeah, sure. So I'm an Indian. I was born in India, and but I was raised in UAE, primarily in Abu Dhabi. So majority of my childhood I was in Abu Dhabi, and we moved to Dubai like 8 years back. So I'm based out completely in UAE, I would say, since childhood. Professionally, if you ask me, I am an engineer by profession.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. And I was in oil and gas industry for...
Oh, that's even like from oil and gas, we
Yes.
got you into art.
Yes.
Way to go.
Yes. So I would say my journey to art was very, it is a happy accident, as I call always, like Bob Ross used to say, because I'm an artist always. I was, doing all other art forms, like I'm a dancer, you know that.
Yes.
I'm a dancer. I used to act in dramas. I used to sing occasionally, but never into painting. So this happy accident happened all of a sudden. I think it was somewhere in 2014.
Oh, same as me.
Yeah, and since then there was no turning back, and I literally quit job to pursue art as a career.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, so that's what.
And
I
you're
am.
married here with your.
Yes, I have a daughter. Again, she's studying in AUD.
Yeah, like
Same,
me.
Yeah, so she will be your alumni.
She'll be, yeah, actually, yes, she
Yes.
is. All right. So I really want to talk about the pieces that both of you are displaying because both of your pieces are very, very unique. And I want you to talk to people about the piece and the techniques that you use. Let's start with you, Shahla, because
Yeah.
your piece is very unique.
Yeah.
The one of the kind in our Artezaar stand.
Yeah. So I've done a mosaic and different tessera. It's a circular work called Life, and it actually I've tried to depict like the daily life that I have, and then the interaction between like the spiritual aspect of it, which is internal. You know, you connect with yourself, that you connect with your character. And the life that goes on, the material life that goes on, where you deal with other individuals, you
Very
deal with
nice.
money and living and food and sleep and things like that. So, like the spiritual aspect of it, I've used material like shell, the iridescent shells and glass, which is transparent. And then for the material, it's more like stone and earthy materials.
Very nice. And how long did it take you to make that?
It took me quite a while. I mean, it's a lot of laborious work that has to do with cutting and all. It took about 2-3 weeks.
Very nice.
Usually, like if it's another style of work like acrylic or watercolor or whatever else, I just do it in a few hours. I work very quickly. But when it comes to mosaic, and I started mosaic a year ago, it was not always. I have not been working
But
with
you
mosaic
fell in
always.
love with it.
I fell in love with mosaic. So this work is sort of like a swirl of everything that includes the way we think and talk and interact, like the thought process,
Nice.
the deeds and words. And everything interacts with each other in a positive way, in a fun way. Like when you look at it, you feel like happy I felt.
Oh, I love it. I love it. No, I was very blessed when I saw your piece. I was just like, oh my God. Because I've done mosaic to a very small level.
Oh, you have? That's
And
good.
just the part of cutting.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of muscular
But
work.
I also feel like it's like a puzzle.
Right.
You have to get it right, so you go into the game mode when I really love it. Yeah, and I also chose to do mosaic, this technique like
Right.
of abstract, because of the theme. The theme is like so abstract of how do we interact through our
Nice.
day. So it was I find mosaic very suitable for abstract work.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
And Ranjisha,
Yes.
this is your love, what you're putting up.
Yes, it is my love. So, as I mentioned, it was a happy accident for me, and I have been exploring a lot of mediums. But one particular medium, it took me off guard, which was alcohol ink. So, alcohol ink is a very, very strange medium. It is fluid, it is very volatile, it is vibrant, but at the same time, it's very unpredictable. So my inspiration is majority of my inspirations are from nature. So I follow nature, I see nature, I look at nature, and I get all my inspirations are derived from nature, and I put my emotions and my feelings, my story to it, and I narrate the entire story into my canvas. That's how I work. Now, in that aspect, with the alcohol ink, there has been a lot of challenges because it's very difficult to maneuver alcohol ink in the way you
want it because
Yeah.
it's fluid.
It's
It
it's
just
very
spreads.
fluid, yeah, and it is a very good medium for abstract style. But if you ask me, if you want to tell a story with it, it's very difficult.
Right.
Which is very, I would say, it has to be crisp in some areas. It has to be very subtle in some areas. So there is a lot of challenges. So
Nice.
I loved it. So about I think 5 to 6 years, I was exploring alcohol ink. So I created a series of paintings with alcohol ink, but integrating mixed media into it. So it was not only alcohol ink.
Very nice. So you took
So,
it to a different level.
Yeah, so I integrate other media as well into it, which I love to do because I call myself as a mixed media artist. It's not only a particular thing. So I love to work with various media, like especially acrylics and oils. So I integrate that into the alcohol ink, and then I tell my story. So these pieces, as I mentioned, has been the one which I'm exhibiting in this
right.
WAD with you is the pieces which is of this genre of my collection.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice, guys. It's so nice to have such beautiful stories. And I know, Shahla, this is your first time at World Art Dubai, not only with
Yeah.
Artezaar, but how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm really excited actually. I really wanted to exhibit on an international level, and I'm really proud and happy that I have this opportunity, and I hope that it's the first time, but I do hope to continue.
Of course.
Yeah, and I really want the viewers, besides the fact that I'm really excited to meet other artists on an international level,
Right.
I want the viewers to look at this work as a connection with their heart. I don't want it to be like a commodity that
Nice.
they look at. So I hope that it does heal to some extent, bring joy to some extent, inspire to some
Oh,
extent.
lovely.
Yeah, I more than the fact that of course everybody likes to sell, but when work is inspired someone,
And appreciated.
yeah, and more people look at it and appreciate it, and
Right.
they interact with it in different ways. That is far more fulfilling.
That is true. You've exhibited previously.
Yes, I have exhibited.
And
So
how are you? I know it's the feeling of exhibiting at World Art Dubai, even if you've exhibited previously. I feel like it's the first time. I don't know
Yes.
about you.
Yeah, it is. It is. I must say, Lena, because I last exhibited in 2021.
Okay.
But I never skipped World Art Dubai. I used to always visit World Art Dubai, all the
Editions.
seasons, all the editions. Um, Primarily because, yes, it is one of the biggest art event in UAE. And it's an artist festival, of course. So you get to see a lot of things, a lot of learnings. But I see it as in two aspects. One aspect is that you obviously meet a lot of fellow artists, and then there is collectors, there is galleries, curators. Everybody is there, and it's a very big platform for networking. But the other part, as Shahla also mentioned, it's about the viewers, the footfall that you have in World Art Dubai, and the number of people who come there.
True.
So they are coming there to admire art, to critique art, to you get a different perspective of all the audience over there. So I like to hear that. I like. There's a lot of learning. You get to see their emotions, because these are the people who are going to live with our art.
True.
Right, it's not
I
us.
agree.
We are just the creators. So they are going to live with art. So it is their perspective that is more important for us, because which we will never get during the process of our creation. So I love to hear that, and it is very what do you call, inspiring. It's motivating, and at the same time, a lot of learning. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to do.
I love,
to do
I love
this.
when the kids come and they go, "How did you do that?"
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And that is where, to me, when you explain it to them and their eyes grow wider and wider, and I hope one of them come out to be world art artists.
Yeah,
It's like that. That to me is very fulfilling.
Yes.
And beautiful, beautiful. Anything else you're excited
Yeah,
about?
I'm also excited to meet one of our fellow artists who is
Okay,
exhibiting
who?
with you this Deepali Deshpande.
Yes.
And I mean, I've seen her work. It is really amazing, her landscapes, and she's also a nature inspired artist, just like
she's
me.
nature,
So
cityscape, and all. Yeah.
buildings and everything, and she's following Alaprima, and that is something which I have never learned, which is live painting. And she does,
Oh,
plein air,
I really as well.
yeah.
I'm so curious.
Curious
that
to know the
that how
process,
does she
yeah.
do it? Because
Yes.
she uses oil
Yes.
and she paints live studies
Plein air,
standing
yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm so curious. I would love for her to do a demo.
Yes.
So
and we
hopefully
should, yeah,
we'll
we should
ask her.
actually
Yes,
follow,
we'll
yeah.
ask her 100%.
So I'm really looking forward to meet her and understand the process from her as well.
Oh,
yes,
lovely.
Yes. And of course, it is this time with the most charming Lena Artezaar that we're
Thank you.
exhibiting. So I'm really, really looking
No, I'm very
forward to
blessed.
it,
I'm very
yeah.
blessed to have you guys on board with us.
Yeah.
This is the 11th edition of World Art Dubai. It's Artezaar's 6th edition.
Okay.
So for us as well, we grew there from that little baby
Yeah,
at
yeah.
World Art Dubai with a 9 square meter stand.
Yes.
To having so many artists on board with us this year. Believe it or not, we have till the recording of this podcast, we have 15 nationalities
Wow.
Wow,
That's
nice.
amazing.
amongst 29 artists.
Okay.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of
it's like a
diversity.
United Nations
Yeah,
happening here.
yeah.
And
That's
also,
beautiful.
Lena, I have noticed that the last couple of years, the quality of work that has been exhibited in World Art Dubai is amazing.
The
It's
curators,
outstanding.
they have really put in a lot of hard work.
And international artists as well. We
Yes.
have got, earlier I remember it was just us, all the familiar faces, a
National.
small circle. But now it is like
The
you
Korea
see-
stands, the
yes,
Japanese
Japanese
stands, the
yeah.
Turkish, the Iranian.
exciting.
You're going to find a lot of Iranian fans there.
Yeah.
And they have, I think they have Eastern European, if I'm not mistaken, or Russian. They have different. I wouldn't say stands, but they're trying to keep the art similar to each other,
Yeah.
so that we could all mingle together.
Yes.
But guys, please do come visit us. Please do meet Shahla and Ranjisha. And we will be in stand RA10, RA01, RA02, RA03, RA04 for now. And, we are looking forward to meeting all of you at World Art Dubai, where the world's art truly comes together. And it's taking place in Dubai World Trade Center from the 17th to the 20th of April. Please go to worldartdubai.com and the tickets will be on sale soon. So buy it earlier, get the early bird rates, and book and come and meet us all. And we look forward to seeing you. And thank you, Ranjisha. Thank you, Shahla.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Leah.
We
Thank
look
you,
forward
Leah.
to seeing everyone as well.
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely. And come, let's all have a party there. That's what we have to do.
Art party.
Hard party, yeah.
Yes.
And with that, I would like to say thank you. And we look forward to meeting all of you. Thank you.